Skye is the storm-tossed comic book character out for revenge on the author who murdered his family. Jace is the nerdy comic book fan trying to escape his father's deadly legacy. When their worlds collide, Jace must choose between the real world he's always hated and the comic book world he's always loved. And Skye must decide if killing his author would save his world or damn his soul. Welcome to another smooth and sweet episode of Jen Reads Without Pants On. I just got out of the shower. To begin, a little bit of page sounds to warm you up. And then we'll keep going. A cry rose from under the shadow of the machine, a cry that grew into a roar. A young girl in iridescent green spread her hands above her head, thin black braids flying around her face like a mane as sound streamed from her hands, shoving back against the falling crab. The broken ship flew back up towards Skye. The heat of its burning engine seared past his face with a blast of rubber smell. He tumbled head over heels for the girl, out of the way, and when he righted himself, puff! He caught the ship on a blast of wind to land it on the roof of a nearby skyscraper. It screeched and sparked as it slid to a stop. He landed next to it, bending over with his hands on his knees as he panted. Oh man, that was close, so close. And look at that girl all herding civilians down into the subway to hide. She knew how to take control. Wow. She looked over her shoulder, eyes like lasers focused back at him. Uh-oh. Skye waved as the girl threw her fist to the ground and rocketed up at him on Newton's third law of motion. Hey, thanks, he said. You're welcome. If you weren't tossing one-liners at a metal hunk that can't hear you, maybe you'd pay more attention to the people below. Her dark green mask furrowed with her brow. Ouch, I'll keep that in mind, Skye grinned. Where have you been this whole time? Cleaning up, she said, landing atop another spaceship and shoving her fist through it before rocketing away into the clouds. That's cool, Skye said, flicking electricity from his fingers behind him to knock another crab ship out of the sky. I'll just be breaking things up here in my corner of the sky, if you need me. Or whatever. He bit his lip as she dove for the street, firing sonic blasts around her that rocked the clouds. She couldn't fly, but she didn't need to. The thunder power from her fist let her leap buildings in a single bound. Man, she wouldn't need him ever. Still, a happy shiver ran up Skye's spine. His body went on crab-fighting autopilot, but his mind melted in squirmy, excited awe. Living thunder, wow! You didn't see that every day. Better do a good job. Not because she might see, but because he really ought to be something worth seeing. Zip! No more crab here. Zapow! No more crab there. Move this car full of doctors out of the way of that laser? Check. He waited for an opening, an audition. Sweat beaded on his forehead with the drizzling rain, his muscles hot and skin cold, his suit tightening around him as it squeezed power out of his nervous system. He fought harder, smarter, in the zone as Carl's instructions became his own thoughts, and he heard Butterfly's diplomacy break down and superheroes from all over the world flew in to help the battle. Skye didn't try to show off or show them up. He wanted to sync with her, to see if his powers could complement hers, if they could dance together. Like that time Robot Man threw him into the bad guy's power generator to blow it up. Excuse me. Or that move he and Butterfly did where they held hands and spun through the air like a sparking human throwing star. The Guardians combos made superhero history, with headlines that made villains change their names. Also, Skye did kind of want to show this Thunder Girl he wasn't just an idiot who went around dropping crab ships on people. Towards the end of the battle, he got his chance. She was wrestling 3 crabs, throwing them into each other, snarling as her hands vibrated and sound shook the world. One crab aimed a claw at her from behind. We're going to stop there for today. If you want to skip ahead and read the whole book, there'll be links below to how you can get it in pre-order. It comes out August 31st, which is like next Thursday or something like that. I don't know days. So yeah, check it out.